I am Patricia Frudenberg, founder and CEO of Miss You Graham, and this is Miss You Graham, a new spin on mourning. And here is where we like to motivate, inspirate. I made up that word, but everybody that has been watching the show knows that. And we want to elevate while you are living your dash and going through any grievance process. We want to make sure that you are okay. And sometimes it's something that happened a long time ago and it's a birthday, an anniversary, or sometimes it just happened. And we are here to support each other and create a community where we can share legacies and get over this time of grievance and coping. And sometimes it's not a matter of like, oh, you're coping all day or you're grieving all day. Sometimes it's just a matter of like something reminded you, and then you just kind of went back there to that place of like, oh man, I really miss that person, my loved one, or you know what, somebody famous that you grew up watching, or a movie that changed your life or inspired you, and now you found out they passed away, and you kind of want to like do something with those bubbled up feelings. That's what Renee Bradford says from the lemonade stand. I had mentioned that the other day on Clubhouse, the morning lemonade stand with Renee Bradford under the House of Creativity Club. And it's a great place to go and start your day. It's 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and it's very inspirational. It is a church setting, but it's non-denominational. We do talk about all the names of God, and we kind of ponder on some verses of the traditional Bible, again, but it's non-denominational. We just sit there and share and give each other inspiration and support. But again, let's go back on track, because again, I'm good for getting off course. I have the gift of gab. I am not a licensed medical professional, but I am in human resources, and I have been a beautician and cosmetologist for 30 plus years. And my clients sitting in the chair while they were dealing with these feelings of missing somebody that passed away, I realized there needs to be a space and a place to allow this, because they always felt so much better when I gave them that space to be able to talk and share. So again, today we are going to talk about tributes, and we do rotate topics of discussion among tribute, cope, and share, even though they kind of intertwine with each other as well. But today we are doing tribute. And again, today's tribute is actually on a book that I just learned about and I just shared on social. So if you check out our Facebook page, you could also check out my private page. It's a public. You could read what I post. You could go to Miss You Graham Facebook page, also my Twitter, and there I share this good stuff that I learn. And the book is called, spoiler alert, that's actually the heading, spoiler alert, and this part is not funny, the hero has died. And it's a very, very bittersweet. It's written by Michael Asiello, and he is a TV columnist and very well known. And in this book, it's his memoir, remembering his late husband and the lessons of their love and laughter. They were together for 14 years, and his late husband, Kit Cowan, he, you know what, passed away from a very rare but aggressive cancer, a neuroendocrine cancer, I believe. And you know what? I heard him talk about it, and I instantly was inspired to download the book on Audible, because I love reading on Audible. That's how I just really do so much better. But I do like to read books too, but I really love Audible. If I had to pick my favorite, Audible is my favorite. But it is on all forms. You could get the hardcover, cover, read it on your Kindle, or you could listen to Audible. So I did share that link, and I also added it to my favorites list because it got such great reviews from good friends that I trust the judgment, and I put it on the list too. And I'll keep you posted because I'm going to dive into starting to read that. Very, very inspiring just to listen to Michael share some of these beautiful, warm stories. Again, if you go to our menu page at mysterygram.com under inspirational books, you can go to our influencer page and see all the list of great books. But the first one there, you will see this book called Spoiler Alert, The Hero Has Died. So we also want to remember today Estelle Getty, who played Sophie on the Golden Girls. And I remember always watching the Golden Girls, love them. They're so funny. And with my grandma, who also is in heaven, and I believe in heaven, but again, that's personal. I just know that I think of her every day and miss my grandma so much. And I know I feel her spirit. Sometimes I just want to pick up the phone and call her. But when I can't do that, I could go on Instagram, and sometimes I just want to keep it private. So if you go on there, you'll see when you go to my memorials, you have a choice to keep it private or public. And at any time, you could change your mind and share it publicly and vice versa. But yeah, you could go and write a little journal on there as well. So The Golden Girls was a great show, and Estelle Getty, she played some part. I think the whole world knows her, and yesterday was her birthday. So to say happy birthday in heaven, and also we want to say happy birthday in heaven. Today is Blake Edwards' birthday. Now he's an old timer. He wrote and produced the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's back in the 1940s. That was a great, great movie, and the original anyway. And then he also wrote an filmmaker for Victoria, and the Pink Panther, and those are just some to name a few. He has won an Oscar, and he was just amazing at his job, and he loved film and movies, and he really put it out there. So we want to remember him also as well. And Jackie Mason passed away, and I had the pleasure to see him live in a small venue, and little did I know then how great he was, because I was barely maybe I was 19 or something like that, or maybe I was 20 or something. But I remember going to see him, and I thought he was so funny, different type of comedy than I grew up with, but he was really, really, really funny. And then I realized, oh wow, he's Jackie Mason. And I was a fan ever since. So you know what, we want to say rest in peace, Jackie Mason. You will always be remembered. So, with that being said, we want to let you know that in the clubhouse now is open to everyone. You don't need a special invitation anymore because it's out of the beta state. So that's exciting. And it's an Audible platform that it's available now on the Google Store or the Apple Store, and it's Clubhouse audio app. And if you go on there, there's the Miss You Graham Club, and I invite you to join because next Monday we're going to have our first room, and it's called the Legacy Cafe. And I invite you to come and share a story that either inspired you by somebody that passed away, or share about the person that you might be missing, and we could maybe help you feel better. Again, it is a public forum. It is an audio app, and we are not in the medical field, okay? We are just here to help you cope, especially when there has been a transition, like a passing of somebody that you really love and miss. I am being certified to be a doula, which is somebody that helps you also cope. So I am going to be able to be even of more assistance. But my partner, Dr. Maria, she is has been a death doula, and she also is a professor and has her own consultation agency. So if you're a family that might be going through that now, or you have a loved one that is expected to be passing soon, either because of their age or a terminal illness, she does provide with all those services, and that is my partner at Legacy Leaves. Also, if you have somebody that you really want to say goodbye, I love you to, and maybe they haven't passed away, but you lost connection and you just want to put it out there to the world, please reach out to me on any of our social medias and just use the hashtag or subject line goodbye I love you, and I will help you out with that, to see if we could get an interview for you on that show. Also, we invite you, like I said, to Clubhouse. We are having our first room called Legacy Cafe, and I'm excited to meet everyone and hear about your stories. I invite you to support us because our cause is for everyone. It's a worldwide cause, and here is our slogan: everyone wants to be remembered. So we really do appreciate your support, and we are a Prosper for Purpose company. We do donate to various charities, but especially the Red Cross, because everyone means everyone. I love the Red Cross and I'm a proud volunteer. Also, I'm going to end with a quote, because who doesn't like a quote? Come on. Quotes are just awesome. And here it goes. You know what? I'm not going to tell you who it is until the end, because this one surprised me. Not really, but you'll see. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Albert Einstein. Pay it forward, right? That's what he's saying. And that's how it goes. Have an awesome, awesome day, and hope to see you soon.